All right, hello, welcome back to Spiritually Beautiful and Divine, Masculine and Feminine Tarot for right now and today. Thank you guys so much for all of your support. I truly appreciate it. Um, if you guys are new here, definitely join our psychic family. All right, I would love to have you here. So make sure you hit that follow button so you don't miss any of my videos or content. Um, Definitely, of course, like the video, share the video, hype the video up, show that love and reciprocity. You can leave your comments below in the section. Just keep it cute. When you're done with that, meet me in my exclusive community in VIP Patreon. All right, it is where I post my most exclusive psychic readings on breaking news and trending topics that everybody wants to tea on. All right, so there is a menu there. I do your love forecast, your zodiac forecast. Um, Celebrity readings, true crime, world predictions, you name it. Okay, it is in the all access tier. If you just love how I read, period, and you don't want to miss a thing, and you want to get updates on my psychic readings as I upload them, you want to be in the all access tier, even though there is a menu, so you could just choose accordingly. All right. Um, Here, but that way, if that's where I am 99% of the time. All right. If you're in VIP and nothing uploads, that means I didn't do anything that day. Okay, so if I'm not here, you're like, okay, well, where, what am I on today? I could be over here on this channel. If you're in VIP, you're always in the know. You could always hang out in the cafe. All right, it's a good way to show support for my work and donate. All right, and you get access to all of the readings. All right, in VIP as well as the free ones, and then you could move around the cabin as you please. All right. That being said, let's get into the energy surrounding you, divine masculine. I hope wherever you are, you're happy, safe, loved, and protected. I was trying to shuffle this deck and it was just getting stiff. Okay, so I don't know. That could mean a lot of things, all right? But very rigid, okay? Or this could be your demeanor, okay? You could be having a stiff drink, okay? Or you could be okay. Just saying. All right. Here, silence says more than their words. All right. So the theme today is what's on their mind. Okay. Now I was talking to Divine Feminine. I was like, one look into the energy surrounding you, and what I had heard is why these hoes mad. So for you, it'd be why these niggas mad, or whoever. Okay, why they mad? What's their problem? All right. But to keep it cute, all right, and classy and demure, all right, for the family, all right. Let's see what's on your person's mind, all right. If it resonates for you, then it resonates for you personally. Take it wherever it applies, all right. But I do see something about silence here, even though I did start with the oracle, but it's your thing. Do what you want to do. Okay, so we have silence says more than their words, communication gaps, okay, hidden truth, listening deeper. It sounds like you have trust issues, all right, or maybe somebody has trust issues with you, all right. Let's clarify. All right, so somebody's being silenced. You could be in separation. I hear silence. So something about foreign languages. Okay. Here something about DMs or decoding. Okay. Your messages, if you're communicating with somebody, the messages could be getting crisscrossed because you see how there is clear script on the phone, but then it's like you're communicating and it's blank. And then this person, this feminine reading it, it's coming up blank. Some about shooting blanks also. So I don't know. There may be an issue with paternity. And since I said it, that's what the hell it is. I don't know. That's what they have said. Shooting blanks. All right. So if you're shooting blanks, what that means impotent or infertile or it's not yours or something like that. So I don't know who that is. If there's a paternity issue or something about paternity, that baby ain't yours. Um, Here, and somebody could be reading the test. Okay, that's another thing. It's crazy. I just be getting shit. Somebody could be reading the test. Yeah, blanks like, oh shit. Somebody's reading some results and they're like, how am I gonna fucking explain that? So if somebody is ghosting you and there's an issue with paternity or child support and they're ghosting you or they're moving weird or they're, not answering or something sporadic or off or weird with the energy, they trying to figure out how they gonna cover up some shit. Cover up the gaps, maybe the time, maybe, they trying to figure out how they gonna make the legs match the thighs. All right. So it makes sense for you. And we do have hidden truth here. All right. And listening deeper. So there could be something about your intuition. I'm gonna go ahead and get the regular tarot for this. Here. Maybe I'll do okay, I can walk and chew bubble gum. All right. Because look like you got a lot going on here. Um, so silence says more than their words. So no answer is the answer. Is also what I am hearing. Okay. So clarify. Uh, no, give me the oracle first. Yeah, something about a gap in time. Okay. Um, and more than words. All you have to do to make it real, that you wouldn't have to say that you love me. So somebody could be looking for action, okay? Or if you ain't got no words, it's like, well, damn, if you ain't got no words, you got some action, okay? That could be it too. It's just like there's a miscommunication. Okay, so let's start with the miscommunication first. Because you could be miscommunicating with somebody, and it's just you saying something, you don't understand what the fuck, like, what did they mean by that? And then they reading you, they're like, well, what the fuck did that mean? All right, and everybody's coming up blank. All right, and said with that more than words, you might want to go listen to that song. Somebody might be looking like somebody might be just tired of maybe words don't work. Okay. And they're looking for action or somebody's looking for a particular action. That could be why somebody is silenced because they're looking for an action or action movement. All right. From you. Yeah, we have mind. I also heard control, mind, master. Yeah, an outsider. Somebody is being very, very fucking manipulative. All right. Somebody could be holding somebody's child from them also. Here, somebody has also been under mind control since they were a child. Somebody has been, this could have been a distorted feminine or a karmic feminine or a father with this. Yeah, we have master and mind. Okay, a father figure could have been the mastermind behind outsider keeping a father figure. Ugh. A father figure in a distorted karmic feminine could be the mastermind behind keeping some information from you regarding a child, regarding paternity, regarding keeping you locked out or keeping you separated. A father figure or a distorted feminine mother figure could be the mastermind behind gatekeeping a child from you. I heard leverage. They're using this child as leverage. They could also be brainwashing this child. You could have been brainwashed and manipulated as a child. All right. Here, and they're still doing this. Somebody has a family that is involved in the occult. Okay, I'm sorry if I'm not looking at the screen because I'm getting like a lot and I'm trying to channel the messages here. Somebody could, again, has a family. It feels like a little bit of occultism or whatever their beliefs, but the beliefs, grooming, brainwashing, manipulation. All right, but again, um, somebody could have this master or somebody who considers themselves a teacher, could be a religious figure, could be a father figure, And again, a mother figure who's manipulative, plays mind games. There's a lot of word witchery here. Okay. Um, and if something happened to you while you were a child, I don't know if you went there. I don't know if you went to therapy or they sent you to a church or I don't know what the fuck happened, but I just feel like somebody has done like some brain okay, some type of manipulation to keep some memories okay hidden from you or locked out or locked away or something like that to keep you from realizing something or discovering something. All right. So I feel like it's twofold in regards to something that happened in your childhood and somebody has done some mental or some mind manipulation to keep gatekeep the truth from you. I also feel like somebody has done some sort of manipulation to gatekeep the truth from you. In regards to a child, and I know because my throat chakra is acting up, so somebody doesn't want you to know or realize something, okay? That could be number one, the reason if there are gaps in communication. Now, if there is silence between you and your feminine, let me see what this is. Okay. Yes, this has to do with an empress. This could be a baby mother, a mother figure, baby mother. All right. So again, there's something there's something to do again with a child. So either I feel like it's all of the above. I feel like you have divine masculine, a bunch of you're surrounded by a lot of karmic people. Baby mother could be karmic, okay? A father figure, uh a teacher or a counselor or somebody that you confide in. All the above could be manipulating you. Okay, karmic mother, karmic feminine, all okay, all of this. All right. And you know, I'm trying to figure out who this is. Again, I do feel like some type of test or DNA test were manipulated, or they're trying to figure out how to manipulate it or make up for some type of gap. Here, clarify this Empress energy. This could also be your divine feminine. All right. Yeah, Ace of Sword. I mean, Ace of, yeah, the truth. This is the Ace of Pentacles. I said the Ace of Swords. So the truth is going to be exposed. All right. Here, and you may be wanting to propose, or this could be somebody you're married to, or proposed to. Somebody could you could be discovering that somebody married you for money or got pregnant, okay, for money. Clarify this outsider. Your parents are okay. I just feel like somebody plays a lot of wicked mind games, making you feel distorted, making you feel semi excluded or an outsider, or like, you don't measure up or something. But also, again, with the outsider, I don't feel like a child is yours and somebody is a master manipulator and plays a lot of mind games surrounding this. Okay. I feel like if there were some tests, they could be fake. They could be Chat GBT, AI. I don't know, but I just feel like somebody manipulated something. All right. And maybe in a roundabout way, you figure out that I don't know. Maybe a child has a health issue and you get blood and they be like, well, it don't match or something like that. I feel like it's going to come out, whatever this is. Yeah, somebody's trying to get away with something. Six of Swords, Five of Pentacles. So they don't get excluded out of maybe a will or some money here, because I feel like somebody set out to trap you. Yeah, by sleeping with you. Yeah, moon card. Okay. I do feel like this will be exposed. It's something around a child. Again, DNA paternity could be coming to light, and that's why this person is avoiding you, avoiding giving you answers. You know, and if it's child support, they could have been, asking for a lot with this Ace of Pentacles. And maybe part of, well, if I'm gonna give you X, Y, and Z and give you this inheritance, maybe a lawyer was like, well, we want DNA just to lock down everything and secure everything, or maybe DNA was a requirement. And she was like, well, I do it, I take them or whatever, and then she get back the results, and it's uh, she might lie and tell you that it's inconclusive. That's a lie. um, but I feel like when they get back, there'll be a noticeable change in their disposition, to where they were gunning for you at first, but now with this Six of Swords and this Five of Pentacles, they get real, well, I'll take, well, what are you offering, or what do you think is a good monthly allowance? And, you may go half of what, they wanted at first, or even lower. I feel like they take it just so they don't have to answer, okay, about the true paternity of this baby, this child. All right. Knight of Wands with this moon card. I also feel like there's a feminine, this Empress energy, um, played mind games surrounding some wealth or something. Somebody did something with some money, or they lost some money or something like that. Yeah, Queen of Wands. Yeah, Nine of Swords, Queen of Wands here. Okay, so I don't know if you got a side piece, because there's an Empress and there's a Queen of Wands. All right. Here, somebody could be withholding a child until they get like some money that they want. There could be a side piece that's also pregnant. You could be telling them to get an abortion. Masculine. Um, I don't feel like they're gonna do it though. Here. So or twofold again. Somebody trapped you to get pregnant, and they're lying about the paternity of this baby. Yeah, it's you got a lot. That's like three bitches here. Like Jesus Christ. All right, this is your fault. Okay, just doing the most and doing too fucking much for ego, because the Chariot is here. Six of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. All right, and whole time you got this whole wife and family, all this shit at home, and the side piece and another baby mama, and okay, like no wonder you going out your fucking mind. All right, like, I'm ready to go. And here you are, Nine of Wands. Okay, trying to make everything work, trying to keep everything afloat, and the legs ain't matching the thighs, because you're cheating. Okay, and I don't know who this is. Maybe your Empress, your Divine Feminine, or maybe somebody that you want to propose to or whatever. And meanwhile, you got all these shenanigans. Yes, all of this is about to blow up in your face. Okay, because I feel like you playing masculine. I feel like I can't call you divine because there's just too much shit going on here. I just feel like you're playing and you getting played. Okay, like you playing in women's faces. Okay, and it's some women playing in your face. It's some other figure playing in your face, father figure playing in your face. You're surrounded by karmics. um I do believe there's an Empress over here on the side that is just trying to figure out. They know something's going on, but it's like, what the fuck is going on? You know what I mean? They off to the side. I don't know. Okay. Somebody could be being paid to keep a child quiet, or there's a hidden baby, a side baby, somebody lying about the DNA. There's a side piece here that got pregnant, and again, somebody be trying to pay them, to get an abortion and maybe get them a little something, and then somebody got, a whole wife and inheritance and properties, and all of that, and she wondering why the hell you breadcrumbing, and it's because you got all this, and then you trying to work and you losing your fucking mind, okay? Because you trying to juggle all of this shit, and with the three of swords in the tower, it's all about to blow up in your face, and maybe that's why you running. Maybe that's why you globe trotting. All right. Here, um, Queen of Swords, Five of Wands. All right, combative. This could be about divorce also. Yeah, 'cause somebody got some receipts. Yeah, and the judgment card. So if you're in court, maybe a mistress call up somebody or somebody provides evidence about the sad baby. Somebody don't want to be quiet. They want to be seen. Okay. Um, somebody else. I feel like you got bitches telling too. Like if you don't give me what I want, you don't give me some more money. You don't, whatever. If I don't, you got her a Jeep and I want to whatever. If you don't give it to me, I'm telling, so it's blackmail here because they all in competition because everybody know about each other except for the wife. I don't know. Maybe she finds out and then that's why you in court now, or that's why you got left and now you in court with the divorce. All right. Somebody got receipts that will end your shit, really, because you was doing all this shit. Yeah, judgment. You was just having your way with this Nine of Cups energy. Too much. All right. And then had too much blaming it on the alcohol, and trying to figure out who gave you this STD, allegedly, apparently, Four of Swords, and also again chasing after somebody. Did they get the abortion? Is this my baby? And a lot of arguing, a lot of cussing, people out, and then finding out somebody didn't get the motherfucking abortion, and you got all this shit going on, and now you want to go run in traffic because your dick done got you in all this damn trouble with this Three of Cups. All right, you cussing people out because they wonder why you ain't showing up, why you ain't answering the motherfucking phone, because you fucking lover boy. All right, and you like you acting all defensive and all of that, and it's because you giving here, you giving there, and you spread too motherfucking thin and spreading that damn wing everywhere at this King of Wands with the damn devil card, like, and married the whole damn time, and honestly about to lose everything. Ten of Wands and the damn death card. Now you want to again? It's giving out you suicidal, want to play in traffic because you can't control your dick. Is that where we are? And drugs and addictions and all of that because you couldn't honor your vows or what? Okay. Four of Pentacles, the Sun card, Ten of Cups, and the Justice card. Okay. And again, there's like a hidden baby or something like that, or the Ten of Cups, the Justice card, Seven of Swords, trying to run off and start a new contract with somebody else, maybe your soulmate with the Temperance card. Found here, yeah, the Wheel, wrong timing because you're already married though. Look like, all right. Here. But yeah, trying to prevent somebody coming forward. And again, I do feel like there's something with the paternity. Also, Justice card, Seven of Swords. Somebody lied about so you could be married to somebody that lied about a baby or conception of a baby or something like that. I don't know if there's a prenuptial agreement or whatever. Okay. And if you're wondering, should you let it go? You should not let it go because you need to fucking know if that's your fucking kid or not. I do feel like somebody was for everybody. I feel like somebody slept with somebody in somebody's family. Okay, like I don't know. The kid might look because they fucked somebody in your family and got pregnant. It's like you cheat on you got a girlfriend or something and you're a serial cheater, which it shows that you are, and then you go some and maybe on a weekend bender with the side pieces or a hoe or whatever, and your daddy or your brother come by to drop off whatever you had loaned them or whatever you told them to drop off at the park, and to get they lick back, your wife, girlfriend, she fuck your daddy, fuck your brother, and end up pregnant, and the baby look, you know what I mean? That's okay. Something here, but that's what it's given. Seven of Swords. All right, that's what the testing and all of that is for. Run it again, run it again. Okay, with this Temperance card, changes everything. King of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, Three of Pentacles. Could be between 3 people, maybe even 2. All right. Here, yeah, Queen of Cups and the Lover. Somebody cheated. Magician card. Okay. They said you were single, so they acted single too. They did what you did, and they got pregnant. All right, and now they don't know who the damn daddy is. Hangman, Two of Cups, Page of Wands, Page of Pentacles, and a Page of Pentacles, Page of Cups, Page of Swords. Okay, and this is all your kids too. All right, so everybody got secrets. Everybody holding back is feminists. And I feel like a wife cheated and the paternity is questioned, and you got these sad hoes and all these sad babies, and everybody cheating, everybody fucking, and everybody need a damn DNA test. All right, because they all withholding the truth about who's really the damn uh daddy here, truthfully, and it just look like everybody trying to get you for your damn money and get you hemmed up. Okay. And somebody also wants to expose you like on the internet for like all of this. All right. Here. Um, Eight of Swords, Ten of Swords. Somebody could even be threatening to have you. I don't know. You okay? You may just feel backed in the corner. Usually, when an animal feels backed in the corner, they attack. So be mindful that you don't end up in jail or I don't know. All right, Two of Wands, Four of Wands, Star card, Three of Wands, Ace of Swords. And meanwhile, you just want it to all be over, and I want it to be over too. I wish you had a little bit more, um, restraint, because restraint could have saved you a lot. Okay, so you done did all of this. You didn't had too much dip on your chip, and Seven of Pentacles and Seven of Cups, and now you got to figure out all these babies and shit because you wanted to be the boss. And I'm telling you, I'm not you. Somebody is looking at their son or a child and seeing if it's family or something. It is. It is. Seven of Cups. And I feel like you don't want to believe it, but it is between you and a father figure or a boss or something like that. Somebody either slept with somebody in your family or they slept with somebody that you work with and maybe another person, up to 3 people. So like everybody was cheating, everybody was fucking, everybody was having babies. You need DNA tests all the fuck the way around. And meanwhile, again, okay, I'm exhausted. This isn't love, it's attachment, dependence, fear, and loss, soul session. And divine feminine, just go ahead and release yourself from all of this, because this is why you all fucked up and discombobulated, okay? Because somebody just has too much going on that they got to figure out. All right, that's what I have for you, masculine. Good luck with that.